What's going on YouTube? This is Burst back again with a different type of video here, and this one is Dead by Daylight, which has been a game that's been around for quite a while actually, but it's very fun. It's a I would say it's a good horror game, but if you didn't know what Dead by Daylight is you're basically playing against a killer, which there are killers such as Leatherface, Freddy Krueger. I wanted to say Michael Myers. Yeah, Michael Myers is in the game. And basically, there's 5 generators scattered around. There's many maps, and you have to try to do these gens and skill checks, like right here, as you've seen, that I kind of messed up on. But you get put under a lot of pressure. So in the game, whether you have speakers or a headset, your heart beats a lot louder and faster in the headset or the speakers, alerting you that the killer is near you. Now, different killers have different, like I think the nurse, you hear a lullaby or her humming instead of the heartbeat, or you hear both maybe. I don't know. It depends on the types of perks she's using. There's many perks in this game that kind of help you, kind of don't, kind of boost certain things and aspects of the game, like what you get out of the toolboxes and like how fast your generator speed is. And there's all sorts of different ones. Like you could even there's so many different perks. But anyway, back to the gameplay. Yeah, this isn't a live comm. I'm going to start doing live comms as I now have the microphone to do it. It's just that I wanted to put out a video for you guys, like, to keep on my schedule. But yeah, this game is very fun. It's crazy. I think it's better than Friday the 13th, which is where Jason is like the main killer and the only killer. But yeah, I mean, you do generators. There's skill checks that you have to time, and if you mess up, it alerts like not only your team but also the killer. So it kind of sucks when someone on your team messes up a skill check on the generators. And then if you see in the background right here, the killer actually picked up one of our teammates, and is taking him to a hook. And you have 3, or I want to say generally, like, you have 2 chances, because on the third one you actually die. So you have a certain amount of time to go save this person, and if you wait too long, that's basically taking up 2 attempts that he has to stay alive. But yeah, normally you want to try to get all 5 generators. Once you get them on, you get to open the exits on both sides of the map. So it comes down to like a team effort, and like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's people in this game that just don't really care about others, and they'll do their own thing, and they will leave you, and it's just kind of fucked up. I'm sorry, but yeah, there's also a hatch. So let's say like you're the last person alive on this game, and everyone else has escaped, and it's just you and the killer. If you find the hatch, that's another way of escaping. But yeah, we're playing, I think, against the nurse in this one, which is one of the killers. She is very creepy. I honestly I think this gameplay was recorded at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. No, maybe even later. It might have been 4. I'm sorry, but it was recorded pretty late. So this was already creepy enough, and yeah, it's I don't know. This game brings me back to it when I'm bored of Call of Duty or Fortnite. But yeah, it's so entertaining. It's so fun. It's addicting. What kind of sucks though is that if you're playing solo, you can't really like tell your team to do certain things. Sometimes half the time I don't even know where my team is on the map. It just sucks, but don't get me wrong, it brings up, I want to say, like, the anxiety aspect of it. So like you're more anxious about where the killer is going to come from and stuff. They recently added Freddy Krueger to the game, so he's pretty tight. Recently I've only been playing as like a survivor. I hardly play as a killer, so maybe I'll try to get some gameplay with him and record a live comm. But I don't think I toy around with the killer in this one, but you can kind of tell what killers are actually good and which ones are actually bad when using certain characters. There's also like, they're all crazy, don't get me wrong. They both have like, all the killers have their own set of skills. Like if the player is using a killer that he's really good with, you'll recognize it. But if you're seeing like a player that's just like playing Michael Myers and he's trying to kill you and he's not used to it and you're hiding right in front of him, it's a different it's a different perspective too. It's a first person perspective when you're the killer, so it's easier to hide as a survivor. But there are perks to, like, as the killer, see people. It's kind of it's just screwed. And honestly, this game is just really really fun. These are the skill checks again, so you have to get them, and they come up randomly, and it'll play a sound through the headset, and it's like an alert. It's like I can't describe the sound, but it's very like I want to say kind of it's not scary. It's like spooky. Like, oh, I gotta press the LB button, Um, yeah, and I don't know if this is the game mode where I actually go rescue someone. I think I do toy with the nurse. We'll see, but yeah, this is pretty much the game. And what I don't know how to word this, but like where the parts it gets addicting is that it's a thrill. It's like watching a scary movie unfold in front of you, and you don't know the killer's next move. You don't. Unless the killer's bad, then that's a whole different story. Which this nurse was actually very very good. She knew how to use her perks correctly, and she knew when to time it, when to go, and yeah. Now a lot of Dead by Daylight killers do something that is kind of notorious in every game, but they do camp. So let's say one player is on the hook, he will camp there until like he dies basically, and since no one's gonna save him, and it does kind of suck. There's players like that. There's also players as when they're playing as a killer who will boost, or I don't want to say boost. That's not like they're just farming in the sense of getting points to try to get those blood points, which you can unlock more character attributes for, like every different character. There's multiple characters as a survivor. And it works the same way as the killer. You'll get more, or you'll get purple perks, which is like the legendary tier of this game. And it's a great game. I don't know. It's a scary movie unfolding in front of you, and playing with friends just makes it more, I guess, doable. I kind of messed up on that skill check, but luckily, like, I got saved right there. I'm hoping I toy with the killer. Like, I don't remember if I did or didn't, but yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I remember doing this gen. Yeah, here we go. That's the nurse. She does hit me, I believe, or not. I don't know. I don't know if I played. Oh yeah, I did. I did. Like, I'm trying to juke her here. Yeah, right here. I'm juking her because she's in the first perspective, so she doesn't know where I am. And then, like, I even go in front of her, I think. Yeah, she blinks. Okay, never mind. But she does come back for me at some point. I remember this gameplay was... she was good, don't get me wrong. But she just... I don't know. I think it was so later in the game that since both of the exits... we were waiting on one gen, and I think we just kind of messed up. But I don't know what her objective was, to be honest with you. I'm trying to... I can't remember. See, this is where I want to start my live comms so that I can kind of say what's going through it. But yeah, this game is very very fun. Yeah, I remember playing this, but I don't remember when I was toying with her. But yeah, once you unlock all 5 generators, which we still have one right now, they're pretty much are 2 exits that are scattered along the map, and you have to open it. You don't have skill checks for the exits, but she will be notified, or the killer will be notified that you're opening it. I think I gotta get some gameplay on Freddy Krueger, and I plan on doing that with a live com, but it's crazy. Honestly, I'm gonna probably start raising the game audio on my recordings once I do live com, so that you guys can hear the game and what's going on. But I don't know. This is just it's a well thought out game. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see right there, she hit the tree. I don't know. She was a good killer. I gotta admit. Like, she knew when to use her blinks, and here she's like coming after me, but I'm gonna give her the jukes and the spin move. Like, she does hit me. I know that. She does hit me, but I get into like my final stride. And yeah, there's barricades and like I wanna say like there's different ways of getting around the map. Like right here, I just juke her. That kind of eliminate her chasing you or the killer chasing you, but they still get to you. Like, unless you're really really addicted to this game and you know what you're doing. But yeah, she does hit me, but see, like, she wasn't really going after me. Like, I would do that. Oh wait, yeah, she does hit me. I wasn't sure, but I do make it to the exit, and this was a successful gameplay or like game for me, as everybody who I was playing with has escaped. You could tell on the bottom left, I think, barely with my overlay, but everybody has pretty much escaped, and right here they open the second exit, and we do escape. But yeah, this has been Burst, and this is Dead by Daylight. And if you guys liked this game and you want to see more of it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, and if you're not already subscribed or you're barely subscribing, hit the notifications. I normally upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And this has been Burst. I'll catch y'all later.